What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tastemaker's Palette, back at it again with another review. Hope that you're all well. It's been a while since I dropped a review, so glad to be here with some fresh material. Gonna break the monotony of the last several videos that I posted. I went kind of on a sneaker binge, and there's no rhyme or reason in terms of how I choose to post. I just post. I go with the flow. So, whatever I'm doing at the time. And I've been kind of, again, on a sneaker binge. But today, again, is going to break up the monotony. It's a good one today. I wasn't even going to do a review today, but I got such a pleasant surprise. There's a little bit of a story behind today's review. And, I'll share that with you as well. But on time as well. I'm here located in the States. We've been experiencing this Arctic blast and having this this cold weather with severe below degree temperature weather patterns going on all across the country. So I'm going to do a Canada Goose review with you today. Now, the caveat to that is, Canada Goose is known for it being top of the line in terms of quality, style, and in terms of the technology for down jackets. And this is not that kind of review. I'm not gonna review necessarily how warm my jacket is. It's not a winter coat. I actually picked up a jacket. And so I that was also by design as well, because everybody knows Canada Goose for their down jackets. Maybe sometime down the line I'll get a Canada Goose, but it's not on my radar. I hadn't gotten a Canada Goose, in past seasons, and from what I understand and see in other reviews, the quality of Canada Goose has not improved, but the price has gone up. And so because of that, it's just like, I'm really not that interested, in picking up a Canada Goose just for a winter coat, because I have other winter coats. I've got my eye on some other brands in terms of winter coats, and I'll share those, if I pick one up. But not to go off on a tangent there, but today's review is more of a style-based review. And let's talk a little bit about it. The jacket's kind of old. It's been out for a while, and I say that because I've been eyeing it on several sites, and these are discount sites. So I saw it on Shop Simon, and then I saw it on a site that I go through from time to time called Rue La La, which I believe there's some type of correlation between the two. Actually, when I got the shipment in, the shipment read Rue La La Gilt Group. So there's a three-way dots to connect there. All of you all know Gilt Group, or for those who know, Gilt Group is a discount luxury online site that sells discounted luxury goods. They're usually just goods that are out of season, and then they discount the price. Interesting sales model. They give you a little bit of money off, but in my opinion, not as much as they potentially could, and they make their money back through shipping and all these other ways. But it seems like there's some other sub companies under the Gilt Group, such as Rue La La. Potentially Shop Simon is somehow associated with them as well. But long story short, I've been looking at this jacket for 2 years, and it was always just a little bit too expensive for my taste. Drawing back to my point earlier about Canada Goose and prices going up, and it wasn't a coat. So I was like, the price was about $6.99, and I saw it drop and fluctuate in between $5.99 and $6.99. Still wasn't willing to strike at $5.99, waiting for it to go a little bit lower, because I'm not spending $600 on a non-winter coat. So time had passed, and I guess I looked at the jacket too long and wanted it really bad just from the style of it. It's a tactical jacket, and it's kind of like what it looked kind of like was like it's a camo jacket as well. So camo, I'm huge on camo. That kind of worked in my favor, but that's probably why it went on sale, because camo usually is one of those off colors that, and with most lines, most brands, it can wind up going on sale, because it's not like a base color. So I just wound up biting the bullet. You know, I said, let me go ahead and pick it up. So I spent the money, roughly about $600 for it. When I got it in the mail, it was a Canada Goose Junya Watanabe collab, which blew me away. Blew me away. So for those of you who don't know, Junya Watanabe is a Japanese designer that designed under Comme des Garçons. And, you know, in '93 kind of had his own spin-off, CDG. If you know that line, under Comme des Garçons, shirt and all those types of things. He was a big designer there. And he's had tons of collabs with Levi's, Carhartt. It's just too many. Canada Goose, obviously. Just tons and tons of collabs. New Balance. And is just basically a luxury designer out of Japan. So when I saw that on the inside tag, I was like, well, it was just advertised as a regular Canada Goose, and I got this this surprise, which to me, in my opinion, made it worth the money that I spent. I wasn't convinced that I thought I overspent, but because of that surprise, I feel justified in spending the money. But now, on top of that, when I open up the jacket and take a look at it, it is a masterpiece. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the jacket out so we can actually take a look, and you can at least have something visual to go along with my talking. So let's take a look. So this is the jacket here, and this is so yeah, Canada Goose. You know, left sleeve, Canada Goose on the inside, Junya Watanabe, right? So you see the branding there. And so Junya Watanabe does these mashups, and you typically see it with Levi's, Carhartt and such. And it's basically kind of like cut and sew, different materials, different ideas kind of mashed up. It's almost like a collage. So I'll start off, as you can see, the color is camo, right? There is a color block in the back, which matches perfect. It's like an olive drab kind of color block in the back here. And it's just a kind of like a wind flap, but it adds to the flavor of the jacket. It's got a corduroy collar, which has a hood in here. I can tell there's a hood. I haven't even pulled it out. I'll pull that out at the end just to show you what it looks like, but let's get through the rest of the review. The material of the jacket itself is like it's like a nylon. Just think of like a North Face parka. It's kind of like that same material, right? Again, left arm, Canada Goose cookie patch. On the sleeves, there is a Velcro fastener. Canvas elbow patches in black. Another piece just to add some more flavor to it. Nice touch. Junya Watanabe again does this with Carhartt jackets. Go through my reviews, I actually did a review on a Junya Watanabe Carhartt jacket that had some similar type design specs there. And again, the corduroy collar, as you can see, in brown. So, you know, staying true to the camouflage motif and the military style there. You know, a lot of different great design additions there. Inside is orange nylon, net pocket on the inside there as well. You have a drawstring fastener here at the bottom so that you can cinch it at the waist, or it goes just below the waist. It's kind of like not necessarily 3/4, but just a little bit above 3/4. On the right side, there's a zipper pocket, as you can see here. I mean, just an extraordinary jacket from a standpoint of functionality and from a standpoint of style. The style is ridiculous. This is definitely more of an early fall spring jacket. You can definitely rock it in the spring. It's light enough, but this is not a coat. You know, there's no way I'd be able to kind of give you a breakdown of what Canada Goose can do from a standpoint of keeping you warm with this. This is just more of a style grab here. But I will tell you, the nylon feels like it's top of the line. You can just feel it. I haven't done the research on, you know, the different kinds of nylon or anything, so I can't speak to that, but it feels as if it's definitely wind resistant, can feel that. It'll get you through a breezy, cool day. It is water resistant. I'm not gonna say waterproof, but water resistant, there's a difference between the two. Water resistance will withstand some you know, rain and precipitation and water, but at some point it will soak through. Water repellent will repel water, and nothing will soak through. So those are the differences there. What else do we have? That's pretty much it. Just a side pocket mixed with a top pocket here in the front. Then on the left and right chest, you have the top pockets with the kind of like those ammunition pockets. So you got a little bit of an element of an M65 jacket as well. It's like a hunting jacket, M65 jacket, barn jacket, all mashed up in one, with nylon, with high-end nylon material to complement it. So let's take a look at what it looks like on and talk about sizing. I bought an XL, and that's typically what I wear. When it comes to jackets, that's always a gamble. Like, for example, my APC jackets, which are French, if I buy an XL, they're very, very tight. Anything French, Italian, obviously an XL is going to be very, very tight. I can't even wear XL in Italian. I have to wear like 3X. But this is Canada Goose, Canadian brand. There's probably some thought put into it in terms of the American market, and this is actually oversized. On top of that, it's Junya Watanabe, so Junya Watanabe tends to have a bit of a street kind of flair to it, as to where there may be a little bit more room in it. So it's, you know, baggy sleeves, you know, a wide body. And this is good because if you want to wear it when it's colder out, you have room to layer, plenty of room to layer. And then it gives you, you know, we're in baggy season now, so it's not going to look sloppy or anything. And it's not, even if it's a bit oversized, but, you know, not sloppy. If you want to get a feel that is a little bit closer to your body and a little bit more tapered, you can go down a size. You can safely go down a size and it won't be too tight. But I actually like this look. It's perfect. And this is what it looks like here. Get that back. Let me move the camera back a little bit so you can get a little bit more. There we go. My room's super messy. Still recovering from Christmas and the holidays. I had all the boxes in my room, so pardon me. But this is a hell of a jacket, man. This is, you know, when you shop a lot, every now and again you get a present surprise. And it's been a long time, but this is a pleasant surprise here. So, but yeah, this is what it looks like, guys. This is the swag. Let me take the hood out of the back here, show you what it looks like. I usually hate pulling hoods out, these style hoods, because they're hard to roll back in. But let's do it and get the full effect of what we're dealing with. Oh man, the hood's orange too. The hood's like hunting orange, fire, super fire. And the hood is just this thin, loose hood, but just something to throw on there, I guess, in the event to protect you from the wind and maybe rain. And that's what we got. So I'm gonna roll that hood back in there because I don't need the hood, but so yeah, let me know what you guys think. And just, you know, like, comment, subscribe, comment, like. Canada Goose, Junya Watanabe review. Let me know what you guys think. Tastemakers Palette out. Thanks for rocking with me.